Hi, it's me, Nuggle Mama. I thought that I would give you all a little bit of a tour of my sewing area so that you could see where the magic happens. Where I go when I'm looking to get away from my kids and spend a few hours making something fabulous. Okay, so we'll start off over here. You'll have to just listen to the commentary. Up there is my shelf where I keep my sling rings for when I'm making baby carriers, although I don't do that very often. I just kind of have to use up the last of those. And then I have a basket full of felt, which I made play food for my daughter last year. And there are my buttons. I love buttons, but I never use them. I've just kind of been collecting them. And here are some of my treasured items, and stuff that I bought when I went to visit my dad, and something special for my best friend and for my aunt. And then over here I have my miscellaneous items. I have my bias tape and patches, and then I have glue sticks, glue gun, and my shorter pieces of ribbon and whatnot. In here I keep my pins, my pens, all the miscellaneous items. It's kind of fun going through somebody's sewing room, isn't it? You know you wanna. And here I have my zippers, more ribbons, miscellaneous pieces from other projects. That was for the I Spy bags that I was making that I never finished. I did them for my kids, but was planning on selling them. There's my baby, my Pfaff sewing machine. The only thing that would make it better is if it had a brother or sister that surged. Santa, are you listening? Up there I have the wreath that me and my kids made last year of my scrap fabrics in an attempt to empty out my scrap bin. Yeah, it didn't work. Anyhow, my iPad is my newest addition to my sewing area. It's actually really great. I got to follow along a tutorial with it today. That's where I keep my threads and my ribbons and whatnot. And my patterns down here. I don't have too many patterns because I tend to be a winger. I like winging it. I don't like following patterns. And usually this area is gated off to keep little fingers out because I don't like them touching my stuff. Okay, and here is my cutting table. This is where I do all my cutting and measuring. Santa, if you're listening again, I need a new cutting mat. As you can see, my poor cutting mat is it's not healing anymore. Down there is my to-do basket. We'll just ignore that because there's way too much in there and it's kind of embarrassing. Down here is my larger scrap basket, and it looks like I've left a pattern in there. It's been a while since I've been in here. And yes, another scrap basket. This one has smaller pieces, things I've cut out and used for various items. This here is a jelly roll that I've been meaning to use for Christmas. I wanted to do a couple of table runners, and that I wanted to do a table runner just for fun. And this is my fabric collection. Yes, it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Luckily, a lot of it I've won, so I haven't had to pay for too much of it. And I buy at the thrift store too, so all my corduroy and stuff I bought used or roll ends at the thrift shop, so that's nice. And there's my other fabric, pirates and whatnot, stuff that I bought when I was doing the chalkboard placemats, which I should start selling again because they're always a hit. But my owls and my bugs, and mostly kid-related items because, of course, I sew for the kids a lot. This is my favorite drawer. This is the soft and fuzzy drawer. This stuff is so great. That's Robert Kaufman there. I won that on a Twitter giveaway. And then I have some terry that I was planning on making hooded towels for my daughter, but never got around to it. And then down here I have my fleece for when I do blankets and whatnot. And just because I have so much fabric, I actually had to start taking over the kids' game cupboard. So you'll see that's all my denims and my larger pieces of corduroy that I use when I make bags. Although I haven't been making bags very much. And the ironing table. Okay, let's take you to my secret shame. The area where I keep all my scraps, usually. The scrap bin. It's huge, and it's full. And It's got lots and lots of little pieces of fabulous fabric that I just can't bear to part with. But I really should just do something with it, donate it. Like, it's all little pieces. But I can't. I love my fabric way too much. Anywho, so that is Nuggle Mama's sewing area. That's been the grand tour. Little miss here. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye.